goodbye to those old lies. Follow your dreams, you'll see what you can be when you believe. Never give up on your dreams, that shining good your world can be. Reach for your dreams, believe you can be what you wanna be. Follow your dreams and you'll see how shining good your world can be.
Hi, it's me, felzbug, and I'm back with another review. Oh man, and you're pretty slick, Takara. You are pretty slick. And what we have is TAV, Transformers Adventure 15 Lockdown. And I gotta say, Takara, you're being real slick with this because everybody knows Lockdown was a deluxe. But when you transform him, he's more Voyager size. So guess what they did? Yep, packaged him in robot mode. And instead of him being like 600, which is what the other Transformers were, around 600 or 700, yeah, they charge 1,000 for him. 1,000 NT. Yeah. But I gotta say, being that Lockdown, animated Lockdown, is one of my favorite figures, I is happy. Yeah, and I think it's pretty cool, like that chest, we'll get to it, but it's got like a Decepticon symbol on his chest, and he's got that kind of kabuki face, and looking really, really nice. So let's just give it once around, hands, we can turn it, and we can see the side over here. Yep, and we can see, you know, a little transformation over there, and then we see the kabuki. And on the back. And on the back it shows Lockdown with the Insecticons. But it's a real dark picture. And of course the game up there. And turn one more. And then you can see a better picture of the kabuki face on it. So I really can't wait to open them up. And yeah, just check them out. Whew. We got to get right back into reviewing because these have been a while. So let's do this. Alright. Alright, now here is Lockdown in his vehicular mode. And it's an awesome car. I love this 70s muscle car look that they gave him. But I will say he's looking very plain. Yeah. I'm a little disappointed in that. And oh yeah. Here is the I don't know, the circle to play the game. So if you want to, there you go. But yeah, there's not that much in paint apps. It ends up just looking really gray. I don't know, I was expecting a little more purple, and I don't know. Because here is the Takara version of the animated Lockdown. And you know, on the engine had some nice chrome paint. You know, same here, chrome. You know, just had this chromed out, not just gray. The spikes were painted. Yeah, whereas here it's just kind of, yeah, just flat. They didn't, the paint job comparison. Yep, not as good a paint job as they could have done. I'm a little disappointed in car mode. But robot mode is always awesome for Lockdown. And so here we go with Bumblebee. And I want to do this size comparison because Lockdown is just a little bit longer and just a little bit wider. Even though it's not showing up here. But yeah, he's just a tiny bit wider, a little bit longer, a little wider than Bumblebee. Because when he unpacks, he's huge. And I just want to show that comparison there. But yeah, so yep, he rolls nice. It's an awesome looking car, just a little disappointed in the details. So yeah, let's get him transformed. Alright. Now, let's get Lockdown into his robot mode. So first thing we're going to do is Alright, we're going to separate, I guess you could separate the arms while you're doing it, but we're going to take the legs, we're going to move them, and then when we do that, we're going to push this front part out. And you could, in robot mode, leave it there like that, hanging off his butt, but it's better because, you know, it's the hook for his arm, so you just take that, move it to the side. Then we're going to pull the leg out here, so we're going to pull the legs apart. And now what we're going to do is to flip it down, and then the front end of the car we fold down here for the leg, and here we're going to do it the same thing here. So this part flips down and goes right here with the leg like this. So you have legs done. Now we could take the arms, just move them down for now. Well, we can move down and out a little bit like this. Alright, we're going to come to the feet, and the feet, we're just going to rotate the feet forward. And you want to have the foot kind of flat with the this. So yeah, just got to eye it out. It doesn't really click in anywhere, but it's, you know, once you get the hang of it, it's fine. So right there, rotate the body. Now we're going to take the shoulders and we're going to push up the shoulder spikes like this. And then with the arms, and we can flip out the hand here and flip out this other hand here. Flip down the waist or the chest, open it up, and there you have Lockdown in his robot mode. Alright, so now let's get a closer look at him. Alright, and here we have Lockdown in his robot mode, looking really fantastic. And this is one of my favorite molds from Animated. I really love the look of him. He's a great character, as always awesome. So getting this figure again is fantastic. It's really, really awesome that they chose him. And I love the kabuki look. And it's very different from the original Animated look, which is right over here. This is the Takara one. And I've never owned an American version, so I don't know if there's any differences between the Takara and American molds, but yeah, there they are, right there. So just showing it. Oh, and Bumblebee, I almost forgot. Just to show you the size difference. Because when he unpacks, he is just huge. You know, Bumblebee comes up to the waist on it. And when they were car modes, he was just a little bit bigger than Bumblebee. Not by much, so yeah, I think that's fantastic the way it works. Of course, there's the hook there. Putting the hook on is just, it's the front end of the car. And then you just fold out the hook. And I always leave it on because the one fault of the character that I really don't like is the hand, this wrist. It's just terrible. I don't know why they didn't make it go out just a little bit further. So it's got this weird angle on it. And on his arm, he has the electromagnetic pulse emitter, I think it was. Yeah, where you push down on the engine, it flicks out. And of course, it was removable. And if you happen to have a Ratchet lying around, hi Ratchet, you just take it and you can put it in Ratchet's arm. So there you go. Ratchet can use it. So yeah. But bye Ratchet. So there you go. Yeah, it's something nice about the figure. I always thought it was cool that they did that because that was from the show. But really, really, I like this. I like the deco on the original a little bit better. But I still really do like the way he looks. Articulation wise, yep, he's got his head, 360. He can also go a little back, and if you open up the chest, he can look really sad and sulking. Right there. He's got shoulder, 360. This arm will, this part of the shoulder will move up, so you can get really nice articulation. He's got a ball joint on this part of the elbow, and just a joint here, so he's got a double elbow. He's got waist articulation right there. For the hips, yep, he can go all the way back, all the way forward. His knee is just real short. That's his knee. And you do have a little bit of tilt on the toes. Yep. And the sway, you do have a little bit of sway here because that joint below the hip. But yep, that's what you get with Lockdown. You know, there's some figures you just love, and Lockdown is one of them. So, yeah, let's get to the eating. I mean, summation. Alright. Alright, time for the summation. So, what do I think about oh wait, it's not animated. It's Transformers Adventures Lockdown. Well, I can't not dislike this figure. It just isn't in me. I will say, yeah, I do prefer the original's colors. I just think it looks a little better. But this is kind of like the stealthy Lockdown. He's sneaking into places in his gray colors, ready to kick butt and take names. Yeah, and if you look at the size of him, even though he's a deluxe, you know, or what used to be a deluxe size, you know, he pretty much stands up to the triple, you know, that three-step changer. I almost said triple changer. Three-step changer of Optimus there. And it just shows the quality of this figure. And I think it's awesome. Now, I will say, there is a little bit of a difference between the Takara and, well, the original version, Takara Animated, and this one, and that is, I noticed a lot his leg keeps popping out of joint, and that never happened to my original version. So, yeah, it pops right back in, but it is something to tell you that, yeah, when I was transforming him from car mode, his leg would be like, pop, dang it, I gotta shoot it again. Yeah, so that happens. So, I don't know. It's not a major QC issue, but something I gotta mention. But if you've never owned this mold, yeah, I would say get it. If you can get the animated Lockdown for cheaper, then get that one. Because, yeah, like I said, I love the figures, the mold. I really like this one, and I'm not going to get rid of him. He's never going away in a Cullen, because he's like the stealthy mode. But, yeah, if you had to pick between the two, the original is better. But this one's nice, too. Is he nice? Yep. Is he shiny? Yep. Is he as good as the original? No, but is he good? Yep. Nice, shiny, good. Well, that can only mean one thing. Sneak attack! Good. Oh, he fell down. You couldn't take the pressure, could you, Optimus? Good toy. Good toy. Bye.